John Leguizamo, actor, comedian, filmmaker, and playwright.
His latest one-man show, Latin History for Morons, offers a rapid-fire lesson in overlooked Latin history.
After a successful run on Broadway, the show is now hitting the road.
And John Leguizamo was here to tell us all about it. Good morning to you.
Good morning to all
I was just telling you off camera, you have at least 70 million projects happening right now.
They all converged on me. It wasn't supposed to happen
But
like
you're
that.
doing well. So let's start with this. You had a very serious reason for wanting to do this. Tell us how this came about.
Well, my son was being picked on at school, kind of racially profiled by the kids.
How old is he?
At that time, he was 12.
12, okay.
Eighth
When
grade.
he was 12.
Yeah,
okay.
when he was 12. And so I wanted to give him, like, ammunition. I wanted him to fight with words. So I started doing all this research about Latin history, and so he could really be proud of himself.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
And it helped a little bit. It helped me a lot more. I'm the one that really learned the most out of it. I'm the one that unmoronized myself.
Unmoronized.
What was surprising as you were digging through Latin history?
Well, that 10,000 unknown Latin patriots fought in the American Revolutionary War. Puerto Ricans, Colombians, Mexicans, Native Americans, and freed slaves under this Latin guy, Galvez, Bernardo Galvez. And he gave $70,000 worth of weapons to George Washington.
Ooh,
It's amazing because you read all of the reviews and they talk about how you learn so much. It's smart and it's funny. I mean, you do it all. We're looking at this video here. How do you do it all in one swoop? People walk away, they are laughing, they feel smarter.
Your energy is
Yeah,
They feel
they do.
And how do you choreograph all that writing on the chalkboard?
Oh, that's a lot of practice. I practice all the things I'm drawing, the American map, so I look, legit, and the Latin map too, because I didn't know that one as well. And then there's a lot of anatomical parts I draw, and I have to practice that as well, believe it or not.
Is it true that there's this vocalizing thing that you do before each show?
Oh yeah, I got to warm up because I want to be able to yell and scream and connect with these people.
Yeah.
So I start doing all of everything I learned in college, and from Joan Lader, my voice teacher, it'd be like beep, whoop, whoa, whoa, beep.
They're like, are you okay in there?
Yeah, they're deaf. They
Put a
went
little
deaf.
beat to that, you got to hit.
I love it.
Now, you're
Timberland.
also part of this terrific show on Netflix, When They See Us, the look at the Central Park 5. What was that like, reliving that?
Wow, that was rough. Even in the reading, Michael K. Williams and myself, we broke down. I mean, just reading the script out loud. It was really difficult. I hung out with the father, Santana Sr., and the son. And I brought the other actors with me, and we spent a lot of time together to bond and to really portray what really happened, how confused the father was at the time, that he really thought that the innocence of his son would clear him, even if he signed papers to the confession. He thought somehow innocence is like a magic bullet, but it's not.
You know what got me is your story. It transcends even the powerful story that it is. And the part that made me cry was your part where you talked to your son all of the time when he was in, no matter what happened. As a father, you were always there.
Yeah,
and I think a lot of people.
His dad was a beautiful dad.
Oh.
He was so into his son's life and really to be a part of it. And it's a hard transition. I mean, these kids were innocent children. They were children. And then they came out through the prison system. Now they're different people, and you got to bring them into your life and help them rehabilitate.
Switching from that role to the stage role, how do you switch like that from like serious acting to your comedic acting? I mean, I guess that's just part of the art.
Yeah, you tap a different side of yourself. Like, you got your party side and you got your serious side. It's kind of like that.
Right, and you're about to kick off your tour next week?
At the legendary Apollo Theater.
Awesome.
June 20th
Why
and
is it
21st.
so important to bring it around the rest of the country?
I think this information, it needs to be heard, and I think it can change the country and the way Latin people are seen across America, that we help build this country.
It's true.
We're the only ethnic group that's fought in every single war America's had, and we're the most awarded in every single American Revolutionary, Civil War. We had the first transgender soldier. She was her name was Loretta Velasquez.
It's one thing to have an idea, but actually put it in fruition and actually put it on the stage is one thing. So thank you
Well,
so
thank
much
you.
for telling
Thank
your
you for
story.